Mike Hamilton, Lithia Toyota. Have another Tundra from the Save Mart Toyota, or it's actually Toyota at Save Mart 350 that happened in the second week of June. We have the truck for sale. Anyways, this is a 1794 with the light interior. So let me go over it. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. Let's go over the Monroney sticker here real quickly. So this is a Tundra 4x4 1794 edition. This has the 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 making 389 horsepower, 479 foot-pounds. This has also the TRD off-road package that gives you the 20-inch TRD alloy black wheels. You get the Bilstein shock suspension, skid plates, mud guards, TRD, red TRD engine start button, leather shift knobs, and a few extra goodies. That's $2,140 for that package. And then non-skid spray-on bed liner on the composite bed. After destination, we have an MSRP of $65,104, and then this is still for sale. It's almost sold, but we also have a $49.95 addendum on top of it. So if you're interested, reach out to me in the video, but it's probably going to sell today pretty quickly. Let's go over, let's just walk around first and then talk about her, and then we'll go inside. So the person who was just looking at this, probably is going to buy it, wants to keep the graphics from the Toyota Save Mart 350 that happened in June 12th or 13th, somewhere around there. But you have, as far as this is a 1794 edition, lots of cameras, big grill so this engine could breathe. Also has vents for the intercoolers here that are functional LED lights with these quad lights, and then you have LED fog lights down below. We have parking sonar front and rear. One of many cameras. There's probably got at least 6 cameras on it. Coming to the side, again, this has the TRD off-road package. There's 2 levels of this vehicle, so this gives you the better suspension and the black rims versus the 20-inch alloys that are just more of a chrome looking rim. A little better tire to this Wild Peak Faulkner tire, gives you a little bit more traction. We have chrome because, yes, this is a 1794, and that's a typical thing of the high premium levels of the vehicles. And this is no longer the top of the line. There's one called a Capstone, which we have not had yet. But another camera under here, so both side mirrors have cameras. Let's go into the inside. Beautiful interior. So we have different types of leathers here, grays. We have this light kind of eggshell color interior here, real walnut wood that Toyota's put in here. 14-inch infotainment, panoramic sunroof, digital rear view mirror that turns into camera. Again, here's the TRD shifter that you get with that TRD pack, is TRD red button. And this has heated and ventilated front seats, and then multi-power adjustable. This one's like 10-way with power lumbar. The other one's 12-way with power lumbar. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Also remote start, of course. And I love these floor mats. I think these are the most gorgeous floor mats ever made. I think these really go well and give me that Western theme to this vehicle. Underneath is storage in this. If you have the hybrid edition of this, it will not have that. It will have everybody in their motorcycles coming right now. But anyways, this does do heated and ventilated rear seats too. You got power ports, 400 watts down there, and then all the good stuff, LED lights, and then we have the rear window that will slide all the way down. Let's continue to the back. And we have the composite bed, lighter and stronger than steel, doesn't rust, doesn't dent, doesn't scratch very easily. And up on top there's a couple more cameras up there in the backup bed light there. Shark fin for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, XM radio, navigation. And then you have the graphics again, badged out and colored here. 4 and 7 pin plugs for Class 4 tow. You could actually open this bed through your key fob, which has a release button on it. So that's on your key fob here. Or there's an elbow button, what they call this. So if your hands are full, you can bump this with your elbow, and that opens up the tailgate. You also get more power in your bed. This also is equipped with the LED lights, and the sliding tie-down hooks are on this one here too. Let's move to the side. 32.2 gallon tank and up to 22 miles a gallon, so better than the old outgoing model with the V8, and also much more powerful. And then let's move this over so I can show you with the seat back for me how much room you have. You lose 1 inch over the outgoing model for the back seat, but I'm 6'2", that's not a big deal. Got lots of room in here. You also have seat pockets on both sides there, cup holders. There's more inside the an armrest that's here in the center of the seat. So 5 passengers, also nice if you have youngsters like babies. They have some shades built in here, so that's a nice upgrade. Lots of bottle holders, premium audio. Again, you'll have on this one here power folding mirrors too. So these are where your power folding mirrors, two memory seats, power windows, power mirrors, power locks, all the good stuff. And then this is where you get 12-way power. So there's the extra thing there for your cup in your knees there, which is nice. That's a nice feature going on there. Sport pedals, you got the nickel polish. You have your auto override, so the vehicle will shut down if it's idling at a stoplight too long. That overrides it. You push that button once and then it won't shut off. You got odometer, gauge dimmers, rear smart stop, heated steering wheel, and your inverter for your 2 power plugs that you have in this vehicle. Let's go ahead and start her up and check out the startup sequence. That's pretty cool. All digital display on this here. Also power telescopic steering on this here. All your information up there is at a fingertips touch on this steering wheel. Has the full complimentary suite of the Toyota Safety Sense. And then you have the new infotainment that supports the new software that's air updatable from Toyota. Not going to mess with that because it has to be set up by the buyer who buys that, but that's nice features. And 10-speed automatic. You have trailering, you have camera views on here. Does this weird thing when you do that, but you could do forward view and reverse view, and then it gives you a field of different things. Like, I'm not going to go through all this, but there's trail monitoring and different camera views, like something again, like there's like 6 or 8 cameras on this thing now. And then you have brake hold and e-power brake, rear diff locker on this one here. They didn't have diff lockers prior to this model year. And then we have our 4-wheel drive selector, and our multi-terrain selector and crawl modes on here. Tow haul modes are up on here. And then you have Qi wireless charging port up on the front there. We have extra power in the center console. Going up to the top here, we have the digital rear view camera. So flipping this lever right here, and turns this into a camera. This field of vision is something like 270 degrees, so it's much further than you see just naturally through the mirror. So that's a nice feature. Coming up on top, we have our rear window slider, and then our panoramic sunroof. The first half will flip up and open up all the way if you want. The other half is a solid piece of glass. Plus we have a power shade on this here. We have LED lighting, and we have also vanity mirrors with LED lighting, and then the nice mirror visors that slide back and forth, so it gets you out of the sun there. We have soft touch up here in front of the driver, nice leathers again. Some of this is hard because it is a truck, but they use this real natural leathers to make it look more premium on here. Again, we're dealing with the JBL premium audio system in here, so it sounds real good, and it's just a nice looking truck all around. Again, Mike Hamilton, Lithia Toyota. Just a beautiful edition of this Tundra, super luxurious, and not even the most luxurious model built now. They'll have that capstone, which is another step beyond this one here. And I believe this capstone only comes as a hybrid version of the vehicle, which gives you 437 horsepower and something like 589 foot-pounds. It's an absolutely insane amount of power, and you could get up to like 12,000 pounds tow capacity in the right configuration. Well, thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.